Here's your daily news roundup from 97.9 WGBW.
From the 97.9 WGBW newsroom, I'm Connie Fellman with this local news update. Green Bay is one step closer to having a downtown riverfront view that doesn't include giant piles of coal, and it might even be cheaper than expected. The deadline for submitting bids for the coal pile relocation was 1 week ago today. According to Brown County documents, bids for building a new home for the coal piles came in under projection. The project was expected to cost about $50 million or more, but the 5 bids that came in were between $41.8 million and $47.6 million. Once construction is complete, the coal piles will be moved out of downtown and relocated closer to the bay. Despite being in court last week to face charges of disorderly conduct while holding a gun, a Fond du Lac man will be able to go deer hunting. Civic Media's Lisa Hale explains.
A 41-year-old Fond du Lac man accused of holding a gun while uttering a racial slur at a neighbor can use a rifle for deer hunting. A motion hearing was held in Fond du Lac County Court last week for Christopher Krug, who's charged with misdemeanor disorderly conduct for the incident in September that went viral on social media. Judge Tricia Walker granted the bond modification that allows Krug to possess a rifle through the end of gun deer season. Krug returns to court for a plea and sentencing hearing on January 26th.
People in Wisconsin lost more than $100 million to scams last year. New numbers from the Federal Trade Commission show more than 30,000 fraud reports came from across the state in 2024, with the median loss at about $360. The top scams: online shopping, business imposters, and fake government agencies. The FTC says older adults continue to report bigger losses than younger people. To help prevent scams, Wisconsin's Department of Justice is sharing some warning signs, like being told to act fast or keep a secret. More tips on protecting yourself can be found on the DOJ's website. A hit and run in Green Bay over the weekend sends one man to the hospital and another behind bars. Police say they responded to reports of a black SUV that crashed into several garages, then fled the scene around 4 p.m. on Sunday. Officers found a 20-year-old Green Bay man on the floor of one garage with significant injuries. Police also found a handgun that had been reported as stolen. An 18-year-old man from Michigan is in custody for the hit and run. Police are asking anyone with information or photos or video of the incident to contact them. You can remain anonymous. Some good news if you're hitting the road for the Thanksgiving holiday. Average gas prices fell 4.2 cents over the last week for an average price of $2.73 across the state. That's 9.8 cents per gallon lower than a month ago and 12 cents lower than this time last year. Officials at Gas Buddy say the Great Lakes region could see prices continue to decline at the pump as refinery maintenance is wrapping up. The broader outlook is also promising, with oil prices dipping below $60 a barrel. Prices could decline further in many states in the weeks ahead as we head into the holidays. And if you still got the bird in the freezer, now is the time to get it into the fridge. Health experts say you should allow about 1 day for every 4 pounds of turkey to defrost. They say thawing in the fridge is the safest way. If that puts you already behind, you can also thaw a turkey in cold water. Just make sure you're changing the water often, and you'll need to cook the bird as soon as it's defrosted. Other methods you may have heard about, like using a brown paper bag or tossing the turkey in the dishwasher to defrost, are not safe, according to health officials. There is some good news. If your turkey's still frozen solid come Thanksgiving morning, you can still roast the bird. It'll just take about 50% longer to reach a safe temperature of 165 degrees. With news at the top and bottom of the hour all day and on demand anytime at WGBW.FM, I'm Connie Fellman, 97.9 WGBW News.
The Packers prepare for the Lions. Hi, I'm Mike Clemens with Sports. NFL, the Packers head to Detroit to face the Lions on Thanksgiving. Kickoff at Ford Field at noon Thursday. We learned that quarterback Jordan Love is dealing with a separated left shoulder, an AC joint sprain he suffered last week against the Giants. Is that why he was only handing off the ball with his right hand against the Vikings?
Yeah, exactly. It didn't affect me too much. Took a couple hits on it, but was fine for the most part. And, yeah.
NBA, the Bucks losing at home last night to Portland, 115-103. It's their 5th loss in a row. They play the Heat in Miami tomorrow night. And the Wisconsin Badgers, Mimi Collier, on being the number 1 pick overall in the Major League Professional Volleyball Draft.
It was so much fun. We're having a little watch party in the locker room right now. The whole staff is there. Some of the girls are there. And it's so nice just being surrounded by people that I love and experiencing a moment like this. And it's something I'll never forget.
That's Wisconsin's Mimi Collier with sports. I'm Mike Clemens.
We have some really big changes on the way. Today will be cloudy, some fog, scattered showers with a high in the upper 40s this afternoon. Tonight, showers will eventually change to snow as temperatures drop below freezing after midnight. Tomorrow, some snow, maybe an inch, but it will be windy with some blowing snow as well and a high of 37. I'm meteorologist Sean Cable.
That's your Green Bay News Roundup from 97.9 WGBW. Subscribe to this podcast on Spotify, Apple, or wherever you get your podcasts. And find more news anytime at WGBW.FM.